Ella and I are gonna make some beats today. Yum yum. Wow. Oh wow. Holy crap. Let's do it. As you can see, we're having a little trouble getting our co-producer to come hang out, but me and Al have been discussing ideas today, so this is definitely gonna be co-production. And anyway, so that was a little dog intro. You gotta drop a like for dogs. You gotta drop a like for dogs, comment, like, subscribe for dogs. That's easy. The homie Gabriel Bengston, he commented on a recent, or kind of an oldish video, a sound design video, basically asking about like how I find my presets or how I make my presets. So today we're gonna make a custom preset in Purity, OMNISPHERE, and Electra. I think we'll start out maybe like we'll start out OMNISPHERE. We'll make some kind of like a key that'll be like the foundation that we'll do like a chord progression foundation for our beat with, and then we'll take that chord progression, put into Electra, make an arpeggiator in Electra, and then we'll go into Purity and we'll make some kind of like bell percussion type lead on top of that. So it'll be 3 layers, 3 custom sounds, and we'll throw the hard drums on there. We'll use all my like Internet Money artists and all those guys. I'll use all those drums, and yeah, that's gonna be the beat today. So appreciate y'all. Music Nick, episode 134 of the Cook Up series. Comment, like, subscribe. Me and Ella are cooking up a beat today. First, just start out, I'm gonna go into addictive keys. We're gonna write our chord progression in addictive keys, and then we'll put it into OMNISPHERE and kind of like create a sound based around this. Transpose it down 1 to B, but otherwise you pretty much just made a simple repetitive chord progression there. So let's just take that whole entire thing. Let's go into OMNISPHERE, pull up OMNISPHERE, copy and paste that in, put that in the mixer, turn that off. We'll just fucking delete that shit. And yeah, now we'll go into our OMNISPHERE. Let's make this a sample. Let's find a good, I like to use like chill sounds. Let's find some chill to start out with, not too striking. We're gonna make this some sort of like a key. So maybe if there's some sort of like piano type shit, let's just type in piano and see what comes up. And there's like a billion different things. Let's see something that's not exactly piano, but piano like. Not that. And this has potential to start, but to get some of that white noise out. Alright, so we add in this like filter right here. It shows us rich and moogie too under the low pass filters, and yeah, it actually sounds pretty good. And then we put the timbre up a little bit, and let's layer it up with something else. I'm not really sure what. Should we layer? Yeah, maybe let's just see if we can layer that up with some. I mean, honestly, sometimes I just like grabbing things and putting them with like a simple like sign or something. Maybe like attack and maybe like the sustain and decay down a little bit, just like kind of like warps in and out. gives it a bit more body. And let's put some effects on these. So let's go effects B. So this will be just on that B. I want to maybe try out, see if I can have like a chorus or a phase or something that's gonna like bring it side to side. Let's even try just putting on that same low pass Rich and Moogie too, just to see how it sounds. Delay. The common effects, which will be on both of them, and we will put on a reverb. One last thing, let's try putting on some like inner space type shit, really fuck with it. So we had MT240 piano mixed with a sine, and then we put some chorus and a retroplace on the sine, and then we got that easy verb inner space, and it really made something pretty crazy. And we had those filters on there, and yes, let's go utility, save patch as, and we're definitely gonna save that shit. Let's actually let's maybe add in some like bass notes even. I think we can even go lower. Alright, so let's take our Omnisphere, throw it into the Electra. I want to take this, we'll just take this whole entire thing and put it up an octave, and then I want to hit Shift Q and get it quantized again. I don't want that strum anymore because the strum will mess up how the arp hits, but let's just see how something sounds when we make an arp with this. So once again, we're going to do some like chill sounds like we did last time, kind of keep that theme. So once again, let's just start here, wavetable. We'll just start out with WT sine, we'll put PW all the way up. And for some reason it always starts you up an octave, we'll just go regular right there. And let's put on the arpeggiator, we'll go, let's try pop to start. I think pop 2 is going to sound dope with this. So let's design some shit that'll sound good with that. Let's keep that sine as a starting point. We're going to make it more of like a plucks. We'll bring the release, actually most importantly, so there'll be no sustain. And then bring the release here, like the attack up a little bit, we'll get rid of that click. So just turn that note off, give it a little bit more bounce. Try out a ping pong. Let's mess around with this over here, this LP tone. So let's get let's keep that on there. We'll pull this down, we'll go envelope up so it'll kind of like jump up and down. Turn a second one just for fun. Put some reverb on there, maybe like glass. Really bring out some of those higher textural tones and kind of fit that glass, like Omnisphere, plucky type vibe too. But dynamic loud to low cut. And fucking man, I don't even want to like try and flex and make that any cooler than it is. That like fits the song that we're making right now perfectly. So we're just gonna file save patch as. Alright, last but not least, let's pull up a Purity and we'll make our final custom sound. So Purity, pretty much go in and we'll go to Bell and Perk and we'll just grab one that we like. Usually like, I have an addiction to bamboo too. But no, I think it'll work out well here against Spirit. I just like choose one to start out with, and then if you click that right there, it'll like link it to the next one, turn on the next one, right click it, you'll get like the list of sounds. can start sticking in sounds and see how they sound together. So let's throw on the let's go the Celesta along with the Bamboo 2. See what happens if we put the Celesta up an octave. Let's put lots of reverb on both of them, the Purity reverb. Let's see how that sounds. And a good amount of chorus too. Turn down the Bamboo, have the Celesta be louder. Let's see how that sounds with this. Let's just delete, oh, not clone, delete. Let's go in here. I'm going to pull up just one iterance of this, or actually we'll make it two. So we know it's in B, so there's that B minor natural scale. Randomize that. Alright, pretty damn simple, but pretty much exactly what we planned. A simple Omnisphere key that we designed ourselves, and a ARP on top of it, then a Purity on top of that, a top line. Pretty exactly as planned. I think it's pretty dope. You know, lots of room for an artist to do some shit on it. So let's throw some nice drums on here, just hard hitting, catchy, bouncy drums. Space for an artist. So it could be a nice emotional, like Trevor Daniel, R.I.P. like Juice WRLD, like Lil Scott Who Know type song. So yeah, let's finish out, throw these drums on here. Alright, so right now, very simple beat, but I want to keep it that way. I like it that way, so we're going to keep it that way. We're going to go, finally, on the master soft clipper, threshold 16.7, post gain 92%. That's just what I do. Let's level it out. into one last thing. We'll open up just to maybe fill out just the slightest bit more arcade. We're gonna find a vocal chop, but like only if it's the perfect vocal chop, and only if it just sits in there in the background, like you barely notice it, just kind of like adds to the atmosphere. But if it's a little too much, we're just not even gonna do it. We're gonna keep it simple as fuck. But let's try it. We got a new bank in here. Let's give it a try. Oh no, oh no. Let's go minor, B minor. Oh no, 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 oh no. Automation clip on this. This sound's getting a little bit much. We'll go in here with another love filter on this sound. Where is it? Fruity love filter. We'll just get the low pass. I mean simple low pass. Right. So it's like still there, but not really as much as it is here. So we'll just turn that off, but then we'll do create automation clip for just this one section. We will have it be turned on. But let's get some transition effects in there now. I think it's in this. That's pretty intense. Alright, that is our beat right there. That is our beat, making a custom sound with OMNISPHERE, Electra, and Purity. So, you know, got a little bit of sauce in each of those, a little some, and yeah, came up with a dope beat. So, appreciate y'all. Music Nick, episode 134 of the Cookup Series. Comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this beat today. Let me know what type beat this is. Let me know who you think would go. Let me know who you think would sound good on this. Cause yeah, I'm not really sure. It's kind of just chill, got a lot of like space for it, but also lots of emotion and like hard hitting drums and some bounce to it. So yeah, let me know who would sound good in this beat. Comment, like, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. It's Music Nick. Until next time, I'm out of here. Here's the final beat. Peace. What's good? It's Music Nick.